You know
what I mean?
Yeah. Bitch break your heart, you like, what?
It
don't matter who you are, what record you made. You like, bitch, that hurt.
Bitch gonna break your heart.
What do you mean?
Bitch gonna break your face too. Bitch gonna break everything.
Word,
Jesus Christ. What women are you dealing with, bro?
Bitches out here, but why, go to the shade room.
If you finding your women on the shade room, no, it's a self-inflicted problem.
Nah, but you see it all the time. So we seeing people, like recently we seeing people, baby mothers saying stuff, people, girls. They going live to argue with you.
Yeah.
They more faithful to the life than you. That's the wrong woman though, period. But
wow.
You ready for another Pops, Jim?
Nah, chill. Hold it.
You sure? Because it's a good one.
Yeah.
Pops told me, when you're the man that you want your son to be like, have a child with the woman you want your daughter to be like.
I saw it on Instagram,
You're
man.
a fucking liar.
Stop doing that.
You're a fucking liar.
Stop doing that.
If you saw it,
I saw that on Instagram.
If you saw it,
yo, I'm telling you, man.
Like,
either your pops is making memes for Instagram,
if you saw it,
you
I
just know
wrote
your pops.
If you saw it, I wrote it.
I bet.
Because I do write a bunch of those. But that was one that I don't have any kids. I'm around like all my people are fathers. Like tons of my people are fathers. They go through it. You know what I mean? I hear those I've been sitting there with those shade room arguments firsthand, like watching beef, shit flying through windows, people arguing, cops getting called, all kinds of wild shit.
You gotta get lucky to find a good
Pops words in my head. And I'm like, did you want,
fucked up a few too.
If you had a daughter, would you have wanted her to be like this? You knew what she was like from the door. Like, did you want this to happen? And I know when you're young, you're not thinking. I know
it's kind of tough.
I know when you're young, you're not thinking.
Because there's certain things that I want, I don't never want to catch my daughter do it. You know what I'm saying? Ever. You know what I mean? That's kind of tough.
What she does and what she's like are two different things.
It's better to say a woman that's close is like what your mom's like. Like whatever she represents for you is better to
No, I'm dead ass.
If I ever saw my daughter and to pop that video, it'd be a problem.
But you wouldn't have wife nobody.
It'd be a problem.
You wouldn't have been trying to wife nobody that's in the video.
See how fast that happens?
Might date him for a while.
That's it. You're gonna date him, but you ain't trying to put a baby in the
rub
wife.
on. You're not shooting up the club.
Baby mama, none of that shit.
You shooting up the club?
Those females be fucking us. We're not fucking them.
Word, right? You on their list.
You think you sniping? You the one getting sniped.
You was already on the list when she got
on the hit list before she pulled up.
Facts. Bitches, they got maybe you be on a list written down in pencil, like
scary.
In pencil.
French.
Females are the new dudes, man.
Facts.
That sounds terrible.
What's the craziest?
They are.
That sounds absolutely
What's
awful.
the craziest groupie situation you ever been?
Here we go.
Me and Max B was doing a show. We was drinking champagne on stage. And it was shorty off the stage like this, you know. She just opened her mouth, like. So Max poured champagne. I come behind Max, I push him, we laughing, I throw champagne in her mouth. She's splashing everywhere. A nigga push her out the way and he just look at me and Max like this. Like he about to go in on us. Like me and Max, we sitting there like we didn't know where the situation gonna go. He looking at us, we looking at him. He looking at us for like a good 30 seconds. The nigga just go like this.
Crazy world, man. Crazy world, man. That's wild.
Yo, he pushed out the way.
So after you poured the champagne in the nigga mouth, what happened then? I know y'all was like, no, nigga, get out of here.
Max ain't saying no. Max poured that shit right in his mouth. Max was like,
yo, shout out to
this
Max.
girl on the side looking at him like, you groupie ass nigga.
Word to mother. Nail groupie. That's
okay, but pop that drop.
Whole life without hearing this.
Pop that drop. You got the biggest strip club song.
Yeah.
What's that run like?
Damn, I remember Pop That. Pop That was a record that Chinks gave me.
Oh, shout out to my nigga Chinks. Shout out to my nigga Chinks. For real.
He had gave me that beat. He had played it for me in Daddy's house here. We went to see Ross. And back then, like he was saying, we would just have a bunch of records. And sometimes we'd just give records to people. I remember Chinks gave it to me and I went to go see Ross. And I played it for him. Ross did a verse on the joint, and I played it for Chinks in the car. As I'm playing it, nigga Ross hit me. I'm like, yo, can I keep this Pop That record? I'm like, yeah, you can have it. So I hung up the phone, nigga Chinks hit me right in my back. Like, yo, bro, what
the fuck is you doing?
If you give him that record, I need my record back. Ain't no way you're gonna get that man that record. You know, I looked at Chinks, I was like, you really gonna take that record back? And he was like, hell yeah. I called Ross, I'm like, so he saved me.
Yeah.
I called him, like, yo, I can't do that. Chinks gave me that. Ooh, and I kept that record.
Right.
Then I remember hearing Drake right after that, and Drake jumped on it like same time.
That's crazy.
Yeah, then I remember I gave that record to Wayne, and Wayne sent it in like a day before that record came out.
That's crazy.
Damn. Yeah, that record was special.
Yeah, that was stupid.
Yeah.
Stupid.
It was, yeah. You had
the producer was y'all,
you had three of the biggest
came out,
niggas in the industry.
That record came out, and everybody was like, yo, French, you cannot make a record by yourself.
I remember that, yeah, I remember that.
I remember that talk.
Then the 2 months after, ain't worry about that.
Nigga ain't worried about that. Nigga ain't worried about that.
Right.
And it was just like boom, boom, just like chop it down, shot caller, pop that, ain't worry about nothing. Ocho Cinco.
Out of here.
It was just like one after another. There was a lot of classic hood joints.
That's a big fact.
Yeah, then after that, it didn't stop.
I was living in Miami at the time when you dropped Ain't Worried About Nothing. That was my shit.
That shit was crazy. Yeah, that bass was shaking them clothes in Miami. I remember that.
Yeah.
Word.
Was
I was out there in Miami too, running around doing God knows what.
That shit was
crazy. God, shoot pornos and shit. That's another episode.
that
shit was ringing.
That was the Molly era.
You learn all
I think
types
what
of
you
shit
and
on
Charlie
the show.
did was so classic. That's why people might have thought that like that's just like the music y'all made together is like.
That's a big fact.
That's in the whole. That's in the vote by
That's
itself.
just like something else. So I think that's the doubt.
Yeah. But people, you know, people gonna always find, you know, like look at even Drake. He done did so much when that, you know, Do Something For Me come out. They're gonna do all the memes about this and that. Like, you know, just when you don't miss, man, people just want you to miss. It's like it don't.
Yeah, after a while, it's like we ain't cheering no more. We just want to see what.
Right.
It's hot for trapper turn smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rappers. Got bars, I can hang with the backpackers. Trap star, I don't hang with the backpackers. I'm in the hood with the work, you heard. Making fiends leave earth, you heard. Got your baby mama thirst, you heard. Feel the flow, nigga, throw it in reverse. This the wave you need to surf, you heard.